everyone, in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you our summer reading plans. I'm going to be giving you a mixture of some of the independent readers my son will be doing, what we will be doing for read aloud time, as well as what I will be doing for my own personal reading time. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Emily. I am a second-year homeschooling mom, and on this channel I like to share all things motherhood, homeschooling, faith, and healthy living. So if any of that interests you, be sure to hit that subscribe button below and click that little bell icon so that you get notifications for whenever I post new videos. You can also check me out on Instagram at A Woman on a Journey blog. So today's video is a collaboration hosted by Jennifer over at Family of 3 and also Lindsay over at Love Them Well. And both these ladies are a wealth of information. I have learned so much from both of them, from teaching and homeschooling, and they're just amazing channels, amazing women to definitely check out. So when you're done watching this video, be sure to check out their channels as well as the playlist. There's going to be a playlist down in the description below with all the other moms participating in this collaboration. So you definitely want to check that out and see what other books and resources you can learn about as far as what they will be doing this summer for summer reading. So first I'm going to start with sharing with you the readers that my son is going to be using. He is in first grade. He'll be starting second grade in September. And so the first books I'm going to share with you, we actually got from the Good and the Beautiful's reading program. They were giving out tons of free books from elementary through junior high school or high school. And so I'm not sure if they're sold out already or not, but I ended up getting 2 of the books. And I ended up getting I believe this is level 2 and level 3. So this is basically this particular book, Mystery of the Missing Peas. This is for kindergarten and first grade. And this definitely seems like a very easy, simple read, beautiful pictures. And basically this book is about 2 kids who are working hard to grow plants in their garden. And so this is just looks like a beautiful story. I think my son will definitely go through this pretty quickly and without any issues. The other book that I got is A Wolf in the North Woods. This book is for 2nd to 3rd grade. And I also think that my son will do pretty well with this book. It doesn't seem too difficult, but it is basically a short chapter book. And it's basically about 2 young wolf pups who are discovering how to hunt and protect, and they're learning how to just the love of family and nature throughout this book. So again, beautiful pictures. This is very short chapters in this book, so but there are more words on the pages than the other books. So both these books are available on their website to purchase. So if they're not available for free anymore with the summer reading program that they were doing and giving out those free books, then definitely check out these books on their website. They have tons of really nice books on their website that I've already kind of looked into and decided on a couple more that I want to add to our library. The other readers that we have are National Geographic Kids Prehistoric Mammals. And my son has been into this book ever since we watched Ice Age recently. And so he's really interested in prehistoric animals. And so I got that book for him. He's already read it once or twice, but I'm going to keep it where we can kind of have it where he can cycle through most of these most of these independent readers. These are not all the readers he's going to go through because obviously they're small and he can go through them quickly, but these are just a few of the ones that I thought were worth mentioning. These are level 2 step into reading books, and these are 𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗏. So we have wild animal babies, and then we have wild sea creatures, sharks, whales, and dolphins. And so if you're not familiar with the 𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗏s, they're basically two brothers that explore learning about animals and their habitats and things like that. And so these are easy reads for my son. So they're definitely more that kindergarten or first grade. I would say first grade level actually. And so these are great, and he loves the show. So if you haven't seen the show or checked out any of the books, I definitely recommend it. Your child will learn a lot of great things about animals, and they make it lots of fun too. Then we have The Good Samaritan. This is a book that we recently purchased. And then we have Frog and Toad Are Friends. We're basically trying to pull all the books that my son has probably only read once or twice or not at all, and trying to put them together so that they're at, you know, his eye level, that he can see them and grab them, and I can kind of have everything in a basket that he can just grab and pick out. Then the other books that we do have are Mercy Watson, to the Rescue. I had mentioned this in my read alouds, my read aloud video that I had posted for the beginning of the school year, and I'll share that down in the description below if you're interested in checking out that video, or up here in the iCards. But I actually heard about this from Megan over at Pennies and Salt, and she said she recommended it. It's supposed to be a funny beginner chapter book, and we just never got to it. I don't really know why. So I took it out, and I think my son can read most of this on his own. He probably would still need me beside him for certain words, but I think this could be a great first chapter book for him to read, because he doesn't really read chapter books. The beginning chapter books that we've had have all been read alouds for us. So I'm gonna test it and see how he does with this. And it's not a big book. There's lots of pictures and the chapters are short. So we'll see how that goes. Then the other books that I have here are, we did the Abeka curriculum for language arts this year, and it came with tons of readers. And so these are actually the end of the program's readers, and they are definitely longer. As you can see here, there's more words on the page as opposed to probably their earlier or middle of the year readers. But all these books are really great. My son has absolutely loved them. He has flown through the books from the beginning part of the year and middle of the year. So now that we're towards the end of the year, these are definitely just flowing perfectly with where he is in his reading level, and he doesn't get tired easily from the stories. So if he needs help, I'm there, but there's definitely some trigger words here. So if there's specific words that they need to know for the story, they can practice that and watch out for those words before they actually get into the story. And then most of the stories have like a comprehension question or two. This one has 4 at the end. And so even if you don't use that curriculum at all, these books are really great books. You can check eBay or Facebook Marketplace to see if you can get used versions of them. Otherwise, you can definitely find them on Abeka's website or on Christian Book. And so this one is Down by the Sea, and then this one is Animals in the Great Outdoors. So, and there's several stories in these books. It's not just one story. It just happens to be that it will be basically surrounded around that theme. So the other one would be more ocean related, and this is more animal related. So that's what it looks like inside. So again, like I said, we have multiple of these readers, but the last, I want to say the last maybe 3 or 4 books are the ones that I'm gonna kind of have him focus on. And I think there was like 10 books that came in it for the year. As far as read alouds, we are going to continue The Secret of the Hidden Scrolls. I have mentioned this book on my channel multiple times. This has been a favorite. This is the first chapter book that we have ever read together, and it has been a complete hit in our home. It's a great book. The chapters are short, and then there's some pictures throughout. I have mentioned that I was very skeptical about really doing read alouds with my son. It was something that I wasn't too sure about, that he was really ready for, and he actually does really well just cuddling up on the couch with me and just reading through this. And we usually read 2 chapters at a time, but he will go for 3 and 4 chapters. He just loves reading, me reading these books to him. And if you're not familiar with The Secret of the Hidden Scrolls, it's basically about 2 kids who open up these scrolls from back in Bible times. And when they open up the scrolls, it takes them to that particular time in history in the Bible. And the books all go from Genesis, I believe, all the way to Revelation. I'm not sure. But I know there's 9 books in this series. And this one is book 7. This is the last book that I have. So I'm going to be ordering book 8 and 9 so we can get through the last 2. And then I know we're going to be sad to let go of this series. But it's been really great to go through these books, and fun, and just adventurous. And it definitely grabs your child's attention. So if you're looking for a beginner chapter book, whether it's for you to read as a read aloud or for your child to read as one of their beginner chapter books, if you're trying to introduce that to them, then this is definitely a great book to check out. The other book that we have, I don't know if we're going to do it as a read aloud or if we're going to end up doing it where he does it independently, but it's called Nate the Great. And this book has not too many words on the pages. You definitely have lots of pictures throughout, some colored, some black and white. And I wanted to get through this book this year, but we never got a chance to do so. So I'm gonna kind of go through it and see, you know, based on the words, if my son's really ready to read this on his own. It might be something where we would have to do it together. So we'll see. But I think there's, I don't know if this is a series or not, but I know that when I read the reviews on this book, it was really good. So I definitely look forward to going through this one. So that is more or less what we're gonna do. We're not doing too many read alouds because, like I said, I'm expecting baby, or I don't know if I said it, but I'm expecting baby number 2 in July. And so I'm estimated mid-July. That could be early July, later in July. I don't know. But I'm also trying to take it easy, which is why I have more independent reading for my son. And the 2 main books that we're gonna just finish out the series with is The Secret of the Hidden Scrolls. So that is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take it easy. This is gonna be a very relaxed summer with just some little bit of schooling things here and there. I did share in a previous video what our summer plans are, and I'll link that down below if you're interested in it, and just kind of how we're gonna approach the summer with summer learning, but not really full-on homeschool or anything like that. So you can definitely check that out down in the description below. As far as for me, I'm hoping that I can get through most, if not all, of Risen Motherhood. If you are not familiar with the Risen Motherhood podcast or the Instagram account. I definitely recommend it. It's definitely been an encouragement to me as a mother, as far as biblical womanhood. And so I've had this book for a while. It is by Emily Jensen and Laura Whiffler, and it says Gospel Hope for Everyday Moments. And I have, like I said, I've had it for a very long time. I haven't opened it. I've been wanting to read it. And so when I was thinking about what I wanted to do as far as for myself personally, as we're winding down the school year and I'll have a little bit more time on my hands aside from prepping for baby, I figured, let me finally start reading this book. I've heard really great reviews about this book, and so I'm really excited to get into it. Another book that I'm hoping to get into, and it would be on, I'll be listening to it on Audible. It'll be Teaching from Rest by Sarah Mackenzie. That's another book that I've heard great reviews about, and so that'll be something I think will be great when I already have the baby and we have some downtime, or I'm nursing and my son is maybe having quiet time. You know, it'll be something that'll be easy for me to just listen to and soak up all the homeschool wisdom from those more experienced than me. But that's what I'm planning for this summer. Down in the comments, let me know, have you read any of these books with your child, or maybe the books that I'm gonna read? If you're familiar with them, let me know in the comments below. What are your plans for this summer? Do you have any books that you plan on reading? What read alouds are you gonna be doing with your children? I'd love to hear about it, because I'm always looking for more ideas and more books that I can, whether it's for me personally or for my son, so that we can find more read alouds that we might like to do together. And so let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out the playlist down in the description below with all the other moms sharing what their plans are for summer reading. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.